Hello everybody. I've never done a selfie with the GoPro. I got the new tripod. This is a quick intro, walking to the shop. I got a quick project. My lathe is fired up and running now. So today I'm gonna do a quick project and I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. And let me see if I can get you set up where we can see. Excuse me, it's a little still not completely organized here. And what my little project is, see if I can set you up here on the lathe bed with the tripod a little bit. I may have to kind of get you rested. And there we go. What my little project's a simple one. I haven't got everything back in order. This is basically a nut. I misplaced my piece for my grinder. It holds wheels on my angle grinder. So just so in case I want to use it, I just got me a 5/16 nut and I'm going to face it off and put it on the grinder. As old saying goes, you don't like a redneck with a lathe, well, that's what you get. That's just a regular soft nut. It comes basically out of a drawer, typical hardware nut, nothing fancy. This is actually an uncoated one. I've got my normal tool holder that is mounted to the post that you've seen me use before. I've already got it set up and basically just facing it off. We're going to deburr it. That's all we're going to do and put it on the grinder. So I thought I'd make a quick video. Let you see the lathe running. We got it wired up last night. I'll show you a quick video how I'll show you kind of around behind it what we've done. How I've got it wired up. In the other shop, the King's Mountain, it was wired straight. Here, we've actually put a plug and stuff on it. Like I said, I got my CNMG insert. I'm going to cut this thing down. I'm just taking looks at it. What looks good for cut. I don't want to take way too much because I don't want to pull it out of the jaws. I just got it in there basically kind of where I want it to be at. Actually, I got it pretty dang lined up. Let me see here. I'm gonna take two more cuts. I just don't want to pop it up against the. I'm going to get as close to the jaws as I feel comfortable. And I tried to chuck up with as much of the nut as I can. Like I say, that's a fairly simple little setup that we're videoing. Nothing fancy. I was going to run out here and do this today, and I thought, well, I would just go ahead and make a quick video while I'm doing it. I'm going to make a proper nut for later on. One more like this, except the threads on it. I just want something to get by with temporarily, and the nut will get me by. So. All right, it's not going to hit the chuck jaws. That'll get me nice and thin. gonna be a little bit of a sharp edge there, but that's not really gonna hurt. Now let me kind of back up, see if I can get my nut deburred good. I've got a couple of threads is all I've got. 11 threads per inch or something like that, these nuts are. So, like I say, this is just a quickie. I've got an extra one. If I cut too much off of this one, it don't work. I can make it a little thicker, but trying to get it pretty close to the thickness of the original. So, okay, let me set you over here on the tripod and kind of bend you over, set you on the lawnmower seat where I got this setting at right here. Get it to set for me. This is the original piece. Now let's see if I got it here. Whoops! The tripod didn't hold. Let me kind of move you over here. Let me apologize for the rig here. I got a new. Okay, this should, like I said, this should. Oops, I turned it upside down. It should set right there. And this nut should start. And see, there, that will hold that wheel. So I can just tighten that up. I can get a wrench. See, I can just take a little adjustable wrench here. And that way I'll have a, I could have made that a hair a bit thicker, but I didn't want afraid to make it too thick. We'll get an adjustable here. And button right back here. This is a Craftsman grinder, by the way. There. Now there we go. That's a nice and secure fit there. That's all it is. This is my mistake here. So that there gives me a nice, here's a good side view. See, there it is. So it is. I really could have made that nut a hair a bit thicker, but I've got another nut in my pocket. If that don't work to suit me, I can always just put a nut in the lathe there. And I just done a boo-boo. Let me get that out of there. I was so busy trying to make sure that fit, I didn't take chuck key out. My bad. Now, if you'll notice, you've seen some shots here in the building. We still got some arrangements. Some of this stuff's going in my old building when it gets here. The mill made the trip pretty good. The lead screw's bent, and I've got to get the nut out. So I'm working on taking all this off. And I'm going to take the DRO mount loose and get the nut. The lead screw, we straightened it. It's got some dents in it, so I'm going to try to file them out. If that don't work, we'll have to make a new lead screw, and I'm in the process figuring all that out. But see how we've got the back of the lathe here. If you'll notice, you see, it's got an ISO cord and it's plugged. It's a locking plug, and it's plugged right here in the wall. And then we got power cord over to the box over there. Here's one of the air lines that I added in here in the shop, and you'll see I ain't got no air because I've got the air compressor off. I got my reach down here in my box. Got my brush here, and I'll brush a little chips off the lathe, and I'll hang my brush back up. And we'll go, we'll have it made there. I'm going to do this all in one long video, opening, closing, the whole 9 yards. Folks, I apologize for lack of content. I have been really busy. I know that, let me move that a second. I know that, between all this big endeavor, I didn't take any videos of moving the lathe. We basically took engine hoist and lifted the lathe up. I moved it then to the shop. You've seen a few pictures of that. And then we took the straps, took a bobcat, skid steer loader, lifted it, loaded on my trailer. I had a gentleman, Chris's brother-in-law, Brian, who was real gracious to help. He was here. Me and him loaded, basically took pulled a come along or cable puller and pulled it on pipe off my trailer, and once it hit this wood floor, it rolled. And if you notice, I do have this floor in this building. I still got some tooling stuff laying in a box. I ain't put everything up yet. This building has 3/4 floors to begin with on centers. Then I went back, and this is another 3/4 piece. So this lathe is setting, and you'll notice I got the bases. If you'll look at the mill, and I'll show you this, I added these wings to the mill to make it little mill a lot more secure. Hopefully I'll get the mill up and running here soon. Power, DRO, and all that works. Everything works except this one lead screw got bent. I've got to fix it. And I didn't have a new tool purchase for the mill. I did buy this the other week off of Facebook. Hammer's Tools Shed had these. This is a Rome keyless chuck, works 1/8 to 5/8. And for a lot of the stuff I do at the drill and the mill, I just really wanted a good keyless chuck for my milling machine. And a Rome, we've used Rome stuff at work for holders. They're really good products. So I'm tickled pink. I'm gonna be glad to get to use that. And you notice I got my clamps moved and all that. So I'm gonna start back. We're probably working on the mill some. I've got some projects in this I ain't wanting to mention is I'm gonna work on. Some of them's gonna be repeats, and I probably won't do much video on, maybe just quick mention them. Some of them I'm gonna actually maybe use for a gift or something, and if I do, I don't want anybody to see. So I'm gonna turn around, and I'll say this again: rate, comment, subscribe. I hope you enjoy the video.